Hi, this is Cindy Cochran. Welcome to the archives of the Cindy Cochran Show. Remember, I'm live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11, right here on irlonestar.com. You can be a part of the show by calling 936-647-3776. Also, please visit my Facebook page, The Cindy Cochran Show. And let me say a special thanks to our show sponsors, BK Myers Photography. If you would like to be a sponsor of The Cindy Cochran Show, contact me at cindy@irlonestar.com. Enjoy! Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, and you're listening to the Cindy Cochran Show. Yes, you are. I love that music because people have never heard this show before, and they start listening, and they're like, wow, this is some high tech. This is some, and then they hear the show. So it may be a contradiction in audio there about what you're going to hear. It does sound very important, and I try
you
to be
are
important. I am.
The show is important.
It's each individual that I believe is important, and we have our own perceptions, and those perceptions are realities, and that's how it goes. I mean, it's just how it is. And, of course, who has his own opinions that he doesn't keep to himself is Michael Player.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. I'm so glad to see you.
Thank you for having
Missed
me.
you last week. Thank you for being on.
I missed you.
Oh, man.
I was here last week.
Yeah,
you were too. We weren't here together.
Was I here in spirit? Did you
I
me at all?
Well, I felt, we say the Cindy Cochran Show, and I felt the wink and the thumbs up. I just know you were somewhere
exactly
in cyberspace giving that
Sleeping
wink with the thumbs up.
Right.
You did.
Right.
I mean, you did do your show last week, correct? I mean, I listened to my show, of course. I was here.
Right. And then
you were here Tuesday and Wednesday, right?
Those were the repeats. Tuesday, Denton Florian was here, and
so you did the whole Thanksgiving week on your own.
I was off.
Good.
And
spent time with family.
I drove to Lubbock. I made that 8-hour. You've been to Lubbock, right?
It's way out there.
Yeah, way out there, and had a good time with everybody. But I'm glad to be back, and we have Michael Player Wednesdays. It's funny. One of our listeners were here, Brianna Donahoe, said that she was listening last week, and she turned it on. It was like Thursday or something, and she heard your voice, and she went, "Wait a minute, that's Michael Player. It's not Wednesday." See, so people are recognizing that if it's Wednesday, it's Michael Player over here.
And I want to take a minute to thank Brianna and all the other people that tune in so faithfully to the show and enjoy what we do, and it's kind of we came out of a season or a time of thanks, and it's holidays, and I'm very sometimes I'm overwhelmed about how blessed and
how blessed we are.
I am to be able to do music for a living and to do things like be on your show and meet artists like what we've got coming up later on in the hour.
That's right. Mr. Andrew Reich is coming up. Yeah. And
so, I want to say thank you, because if people didn't tune into the show, and if I didn't get messages on Facebook, and if I didn't do that, it would be kind of like, being in a void. And we're not in a void, if you keep yelling out in space and you don't get that echo. So I appreciate the echoes.
I think what the listeners like is that we sit here and talk to each other, and they can just join in listening, or they could call 936-647-3776 and join the conversation. We give you that option. We want you to have that option.
Connection. It's the old connect.
But it's like the old timey telephones where the party lines. And that if you're sitting around, you didn't have anything to do, you could pick up the phone and listen to everybody talking to each other. And
that's right.
And it was fun. You weren't supposed to do that.
There was a country song that was written a long time ago about the
party lines. I bet. See,
and all that. There was an old Hank Williams song. She knows when it's me because she knows my ring.
That's right.
You used to have a certain ring.
So
when
many
it was
rings.
For your house,
That's
it was like ring, 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 ring.
My sister lived in a town like that, so when I went
I'm not
to
even
visit
old,
her,
and I know that.
Yeah. I am old. I know these things. And so, we had to listen for the ring, but I would pick it up and listen to what people were talking. That was fun. That was like a fun thing to do. Yeah.
You're such a voyeur.
Listen in. I was.
Let me pronounce it like the French voyeur.
Yes, I was like NSA before NSA was NSA. So It was great, but we do have Andrew Reich that's coming. That's going to be on our second segment, and we're just going to tease with him right now. He's sitting here. He's all properly attired as a cowboy singer, and you can see his picture on my Facebook. You go to the Cindy Cochran Show Facebook. You can just minimize this show on your computer, and then go and you can stare at who's going to be singing for us and get to know him before he even comes on. But I got some things to talk about. I can't believe the app that I just found out about. It may have been around forever, but this Find a Friend, Find My Friends, and then there's another one, just Find Friend. Oh my word! Do you know about this app, Richard?
He's shaking his head. No.
I'm so excited. Cutting edge here. This is the most intrusive app I have ever seen, but how great is this? It's going to ruin the country western
industry. Explain what an app is. We may have people that don't know what apps are. I don't know. Maybe we don't. But an app is short for application.
Right, that's right.
And it's on your iOS and smart devices, correct? Droids have apps.
Okay.
Different platforms.
What does
have
iOS
apps.
Stand for?
Internal operating system, I guess.
Thank you.
I guess.
I don't know what that means.
You mean farmersonly.com isn't causing trouble in the country western scene?
What is Farmers Only? I've heard it, but I don't.
True.
Tell me what that is. Is that women who seek out men with land and cattle?
Honestly, I have no idea, but city folks just don't get it, so you must be a city folk.
I guess I'm a city folk.
That's hilarious.
I've seen those ads on TV, and they're absolutely hilarious.
They're so funny.
Well, I'm gonna take out my smartphone right now, and I'm gonna search farmersonly.com.
No, it's
I'm going to educate myself.
No, it's a dating website.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's just for.
So
I'm just going to look at it. I'm not going to get an account. Okay, I'm not going to get an account. I'm just going to look.
No, but you guys, let me explain. Find My Friends app. This is so incredibly intrusive because you have this app, you have the app, and then your friend, your wife, neighbor, or somebody has to have the app to share it. And then you can find wherever they go, wherever they are, you know where they are at all times. At all times, you can track them. I mean, it's a tracking device that they put out as Find My Friend. I don't know where my friends are.
Maybe we need to do the app that keeps people from tracking us.
No.
The counter app.
No,
we need to write that.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a counter.
You just don't have a phone.
This is what's bad.
That's what the app's called.
Yeah.
Turn off your phone.
Turn off your phone. No, this is what's bad, though, is like a husband got his wife a new phone, and he loaded it up with this app. Now, he has to have the app on his phone as well.
Okay.
Because he was...
trying to get that app working, sorry.
Because he was suspecting some foul play on his wife's part. And she was saying she was certain places, and she was not. So... here we go. He gives this to his wife. Lo and behold, she was not at 10th Street where she said she was. She was up Midtown where this guy that he thought who she might be seeing is. So he called her on his phone and said, "Now, where are you, honey?" And she said, "Oh, I'm at 10th Street. I told you that's where I was going. I was going to go see her friend, or girlfriend." And he said, "Okay, as soon as you get home, we're going to start the divorce papers." And so he now is taking her to court to divorce her.
I want to let you know, this app you don't have to download. It comes with your iPhone. It's made by Apple.
Yep, I know that.
Just making sure that people don't get confused. Like they preloaded on your phone. When you said the man preloaded it, it was already loaded on her phone.
It's called the one on my phone. It's called Find My Phone.
No. This is something that Apple makes. Well, it's part of their collection of how they have GarageBand podcast, TunesU, Keynote. It's like their little.
Is that on i4? Because he has the iPhone.
It's the newest upload.
Okay. Well, he bought her an i4. He bought her I'm
just letting you know, I mean, everyone can use it. It's already on your phone.
It's already on the phone
if you have an iPhone.
The one that's on my phone is Find iPhone, and that came preloaded on my phone. I just got it 2 weeks ago. And
okay.
I said, I didn't want that app. I don't want people finding my phone, but
you're
evidently.
So on this, you have to be on the app. You have to have the app, and then you have to share that with another person. You can't just automatically, put somebody's phone number in there and they're going to find them. It has to be, they have to have the app as well, and it has to be shared between the two of you. Like, you're supposed to have the knowledge that this other person has this, and you want them to. Like my kids, I would love for them to have this app of me so that they don't call me and say, "Where are you? What are you doing?" That's because I'm not trying to do anything bad. But if you have this app, and there's no way you cheat anymore. You can't cheat on somebody. You can't say you're someplace, and then all you have to do is look on the phone, and you're not there. Mm-hmm. So you can't lie.
It's good and bad.
No, it is just, it's like you're getting closer to the hint of what God is like. So you can't lie. He is looking at you. He's, he knows where you are. So that's, but you just don't have the absolute.
Well, I mean, that's also
proof.
where your phone is. So say, like, you leave your phone in a cab, and that cab went to this other location.
Well, of course. It could be like in Total Recall where he ties the thing to the mouse and it takes off, and so they're tracking the mouse. But I'm saying, though...
That's a great scene, by the way.
It is. No, except when he pulls that thing out of his nose.
I think it's great.
No.
Get to the chopper.
That's not the right movie.
That's not, no. But I just like saying, that's the Arnold that I know, okay? Jingle
right.
out of the way.
That's right. What was that?
That's a Christmas movie. Go see my movie, Jingle All the Way.
I've watched that thing 500 times. Why? I can watch that over and over again. It's so weird, like Overboard. I like Overboard. I can watch the show over. Anyway, you get me off track. Anyway, so...
so do you want to follow me, Cindy?
So, no, I
can't. I think I need this app for you, Cindy, so I know where you are before the show.
That's right. No, it would be fine with me. I think it's a great idea.
I wonder if it can show you how fast you go in your car.
Okay.
Probably.
I hope it doesn't do that. That would be really bad.
I have a story.
I don't like that at all.
That is similar to your story. And the situation was a man, his son went off to college. Or I don't know the whole situation. But the situation is, you can add phones to your account.
Right.
So he took his old phone, gave it a new number, and gave it to a relative. And I believe it was a son or a stepson. And the text messages, the phones had different numbers, but they were paired because they were on the same account. Right. I don't know how it worked. But the text messages that he was getting from a girlfriend in South Carolina started showing up on the stepson's phone. And he's like, this doesn't sound like my mom. What's the deal? And it was coming up. So he did some tracking, and he of course, he approached his mom with it, and he said something's been going on. And the twist of that conversation is when the dirty laundry got aired, how long has this been going on? That's usually what women say, how long?
Right.
And the revelation was 15 years. He had been having this illicit affair for 15 years, and it wasn't until technology
caught up with him.
Caught up with him. And he would go off for weekends and weeks at a time to the East Coast where this woman was, and I believe they were from Texas. And I thought, that's kind of sad.
No, but I love it that they've got this app now where you can find people and know where everybody is. But see, my son was trying to surprise his wife. He was going to come back early from deer hunting, and so she had put the app on his phone, and he didn't know it. So she calls me and says, hey, they're coming, because my husband was with them. They're coming in early. And I said, how do you know that? It's just because he's in San Antonio at a place buying chips. And I went, what? She goes, yeah, they stopped, and he's gone into this store. And so they're on their way home. I just want to let you know that. But I got to act surprised because he doesn't know he has this app on his phone. Yeah. So he found out, that he did. But that could be very sneaky. I mean, she added the app there, and he didn't. And you're saying the app is already there, or she activated it. So
I think.
Well, the process goes, Cindy, is you click. It's already preloaded on like certain time release phones on iPhones. So like I think it might be the iPhone 5 and newer. It's already preloaded.
Okay.
And then you have to turn on your GPS. Like I turn off my GPS, and I always make it ask me if I want to turn it on per application because it'll drain your battery like crazy. And so you have to say yes for that. And you have to say allow it to push me. You have to go through like a minute of clicking buttons saying yes. And then it's not on all the time. You actually have to turn it on. Like so me, for example, I have it on. I have it with my brother, but I can't turn myself on until I click the app and say on.
Okay.
So you can't just look at me at all times.
Okay, so, but that would be a fun thing. That would just be amusing and entertaining to watch where everybody is. But it is, but if it's that complicated, it's never going to happen in this house. If you have to go through all of that, forget about it, because that's not, I thought it was going to be like, click, find a friend. Oh, there they are. Click,
They just have to turn it on. But some people like this woman will leave it on all the time, and she's probably wondering why her battery dies every half of the day.
Boy, that's true.
And that's so part of the reason. So.
Well, that's a very cool app, and I just can't wait for the first country western song to come out talking about.
And we need to talk about that.
Don't look at me.
We need to get you out of the habit of calling it country western because you sound so dated. It's not western. We now have two genres.
So sorry.
We've got country and we've got western. So when you say country western, it's almost like
it dates me. There's nothing
it's
I
dated
want
and it's also
dating.
Let's just call it country. Until you know that you have Bobby Flores or somebody who's a swing band Western swinger. Because there is a difference, but most people just think, even if you called a singer, a Western singer, a country singer, he's not going to get offended.
Because it's Country Music Awards. It's not Country Western Music Awards. Oh, yes. I'm finding out about these apps where you can find anybody. Find out. Don't say Country Western. Okay, sorry, everybody.
It makes you sound like a Yankee is what it makes you sound like. And we don't want you to.
Don't want to sound like that forever.
We definitely don't want to.
Never want to sound like a Yankee. Well, you are listening to the Cindy Cochran Show, and we'll be right back with Andrew Reich is about to sing you a country song. Okay, all right. Be right back.
The Cindy Cochran Show. You ain't heard nothing yet. I'm Lieutenant Bob Berry with the Conroe Police Department, reminding you that drinking and driving do not mix. Drinking and driving causes an alcohol-related fatality every hour in the United States. Stay sober and stay alive.
Howdy, folks. Cable Smith, host of the Lone Star Outdoors Show, inviting you to join me Saturday mornings from 7 to 8 on Lone Star Internet Radio for Texas' premier hunting, fishing, and outdoor talk show. So pour yourself another cup of coffee and pull up that stool a little closer to the old campfire, because if you can catch it or kill it in Texas, we're going to talk about it. That's right. Bucks and ducks, gobblers, monster bass, redfish, trout, and a whole lot more. Plus, you never know what outdoor celebrity is going to drop by, from Phil the Duck Commander Robertson to fishing legend Bill Dance or everybody's favorite uncle Ted Nugent. Heck, we might even mix in an interview and hear some brand spanking new Texas music from one of your favorite Texas musicians like Robert Earl Keen, Brandon Ryder, or the honky-tonk kid himself, Aaron Watson. Loved or hated but never ignored, it's the Lone Star Outdoors Show with me, Cable Smith, Saturday mornings from 7 to 8 right here on Lone Star Internet Radio on irlonestar.com.
In a world where everyone with a smartphone is a photographer, unique images still stand out in local newspapers, magazines, and on the internet. Writer and photographer Brad Meyer has gained a reputation for innovation and quality, specializing in an editorial approach to portraits and event photography. For information, visit bkmeyer.com or call 281-221-4812.
Our community's animal shelters cannot absorb accidental litters of kittens and puppies. Approximately 80% of the animals entering our shelters will not make it out alive. Please help be a part of the solution. Please spay and neuter your pets. Many low-cost options are available. Visit texaslittercontrol.org to learn more. That's texaslittercontrol.org. And remember, real Texans don't litter. Please spay and neuter your pets.
Hi, this is BJ Orner from Montgomery County Performing Arts Society. I'm here to remind you to get your tickets now for all the upcoming events that McPass has to offer. All shows will be held at the beautiful Crichton Theater in downtown Conroe. Call 936-441-7469 for your tickets today, or go to our website, www.mcpass.org, for more information. Hope to see you at the show.
Doing business since 1985, Assistance League of Montgomery County is a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization where all proceeds stay in Montgomery County. We are proud to sponsor 10 philanthropic programs that enhance the lives of those in our community. Visit our thrift shop at 126 North San Jacinto Street in downtown Conroe, or call us at 936-760-1151. Don't forget to like us on Facebook.
The Cindy Cochran Show. Even if these walls could talk, they couldn't get a word in edgewise.
Oh, we're so back. We're so back. That and a bag of chips. Okay.
You're all that in a bag of chips,
Yes,
Cindy.
I am. Yes, I am.
You stole those chips.
I did. I walked right out of the Conroe coffee with
You
them left over
shoplifted.
next door, and now I'm...
Just in case people
But
don't
they
know, we
tracked me.
broadcast live from downtown Conroe,
Beautiful.
208 North Main.
That's right. And you can stand
Beautiful
and look,
downtown
stand
Conroe.
out on the sidewalk, and you can look right in and watch what we're doing.
Worldwide headquarters.
We want you to look at us. We want everybody to listen to us. And
I don't
so
think that
if you're
gentleman's even
tracking us-
listening to you, though.
Yes, he is. He's listening.
That would be my
I think he
grandfather.
is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
a-
Andrew's
come on in.
grandfather.
Come on in.
Well, you can
we,
come in.
we need an audience.
See, I told you, he doesn't know
Andrew's
who's talking to
grandfather,
him.
yeah.
He's
You
like,
can
who
come
is
on
that? What's going on here?
Yeah, if it's family, it's
Of
okay.
course,
Now,
it's okay.
groupies, we've had a problem with groupies before.
Yeah, people, the
in and
heavy
enjoy the
breathers
show.
on the window. Hi, come on in and sit here and listen to your grandson. I love that. I just love that. You didn't know you were going to be on the radio. You just said,
Yeah, that's how we make memories.
that's exactly right. I love this. So, Andrew Rich,
Andrew Rich
tell
is
me,
here this morning.
tell me about yourself, Andrew.
Oh, well, where do you want me to start?
Well, not when you were a baby. Let's start with what you're doing right now. You're in a band that you've named.
No, that's not the
that's
name
not
of the
your
band.
name?
That was a joke.
Oh no! I thought, this is going to be interesting.
No,
Why
no.
would you name it that? Okay, what is the name of your
Now
band?
you got whoa.
I
You
didn't
got to
even
let me
know.
in on the inside story. I don't know this, so
You
there
gotta
is a
stop.
name.
Okay. Here's
You
the
gotta
story
stop
behind
us.
that. Last year, I lived with my best friend and roommate, Jonah Wilson, in Austin. And there was a standing inside joke, because my last name is spelled R-E-I-C-H, like Reich,
Yeah.
but we pronounce it Rich. And he swore up and down that I needed to name my band Andrew and the Fourth Reich.
The fourth.
I was like, you're going to get me shot, man.
Okay. All right. So now,
So,
I
no,
know the
as of
story.
right now,
At least you know you'll
we're-
have a listener base.
Yes.
I don't think that's the listener base I really want, though.
I hear you.
Why do all these people keep showing up to my shows? They're causing trouble.
Pretty rough looking crowd.
That doesn't
But
look
you
like-
might do pretty well on the east side of 45 here
Oh,
in
yeah.
North County. You
Oh,
might.
yeah. As of yet, we're undecided on a name for the band yet.
Oh, okay.
Still recruiting members at the moment.
See, I thought it was called the R-rated band, but
That's what I was going for before.
Yeah.
That's
I-
not a bad name. I like that.
I'm considering going with it again.
Then again, you could be alienating some of your audience. And
so if you like the R-rated band name, be sure and call 936-647-3776 and vote for that.
yeah, we'll have
Okay.
a band name. We'll have a band name contest.
Band name
It's called
contest.
Name Andrew's Band, and
Hey,
that's a good way to get people involved in your music. Andrew.
Hey, yeah, let's
That's
do
right.
it. We'll have a band naming contest.
Band naming
Yeah.
contest. Leave
Well,
your.
I like
phone
the
number.
Fourth Reich. I'm gonna vote for that. I'm gonna vote. For that.
You would.
We got
Dick
one
Schisler.
vote. One vote for that right there.
There's some
No,
German
wait a minute.
heritage there.
Wait a minute.
that
You
I
got
think-
no. You got to know that he's a pot stirrer. He's going to stir this up, and he
thought
would
you
want you
were-
to.
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought you were going to
Totally
say
different.
smoker.
When he says some things, you wonder,
that's
like,
funny.
what are you smoking back there? No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't. I'm
Cindy, you
sure
are
he
so
doesn't do
funny.
that. Anyway, so
I love this show.
Andrew, talk to me about the song that you're going to sing for us, because you're a singer-songwriter, right?
Well, you said I get two,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, as many as you want. But where are you from? Where do you live now?
I'm from New Caney, Texas.
Okay, so we like to showcase local talent on our
Yes.
show.
Yes, I was
New Caney.
I was born in Houston,
Okay.
raised in New Caney
And you
with
got
my
your
grandparents
granddad.
here. Yeah.
Introduce
And
your
we need to
granddad for
introduce-
us.
your
This is my grandfather, Charles Boudreau. Say hi, Papa.
How you doing?
Charles Boudreau? I don't know.
Charles, is
Boudreau.
this your first time on live radio?
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
no pressure. No pressure. Sit back, enjoy, clap, and if we ask you a question, you don't
Yeah.
even have to answer.
The hardest question we'll ask you is, what'd you think of that song? So it'll be fine.
Well, all
Go
right.
ahead. The song that you want to sing, we'd like to get a backstory, a little bit of backstory on it.
There's actually a funny story behind this one. This is a song off of my last EP. It's called Cannabis, Coffee, and Cigarettes. And same guy that had to do with the naming of the band, Jonah. We were
Uh-huh.
roommates again, and on my 22nd birthday, an old friend of mine got me a little on the inebriated side, and I ended up in Travis County Jail for the night.
There you go.
And,
that is a funny story.
Oh, well,
no.
that
Poor
was
thing.
after I decided to water the governor's mansion.
With what? Was water, right? Okay, I just want to make sure.
We'll go with that.
Okay, was water.
We'll
right?
go with water.
Okay. All right. So
But,
this is the backstory on this. That had to do with you.
My phone was dead whenever I got out of jail, and I ended up having to walk like 40-something blocks home. And at the time, I was an avid smoker, and so my roommate met me with a cup of coffee, some fresh stuff, and a cigarette.
Good.
And so I was sitting there in the living room, and I just started making this up, and he started laughing and said, "You need to finish that." So this is cannabis
the song.
coffee.
You was talking
and
about the
cigarettes.
song or the?
Yeah. Well, both.
Or did you share it? Hopefully
we
you shared
shared.
it. Yeah, you shared.
Of course we
that's,
shared.
That's not nobody Bogarts
Sharing
anymore.
is caring.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so this is cannabis
Andrew.
coffee and cigarettes.
Andrew Rich.
Well, I woke up this morning with a ringing in my head. Wondered why I drank as much as I did. Dark spots danced across my sides. Who the hell turned on the lights? I need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind. Well, I ain't ready to go to work, 'cause my boss man, he is a jerk, and he don't appreciate my worth. Oh, but hey, that's alright, 'cause I went out with his daughter last night. I need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind. Cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes helps me relieve all this stress. Need to quit, but it ain't time. Blowing smoke, it suits me fine. I need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind. They just let me out the slam, turned me loose at 4 a.m. And of course, my damn phone is dead. Got no way to call a ride, so I'll just get there on my stride. I need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind. Cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes helps me relieve all this stress. Need to quit, but it ain't time. Blowing smoke, it suits me fine. I need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind. That woman I love, she's done gone, 'cause she caught me living a cheating song. I need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind. Need cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes to ease my mind.
Woo! Okay, Grandpa.
Thank you.
Okay, Pawpaw, you clap. So this is you like his song? You like him?
Well, I've heard it before because he entertains on the back porch.
Oh, he does. Oh, he does.
Oh, yeah, I'll sit out in the backyard and turn my sound system up loud enough to make the neighbors mad.
So he entertains everybody, huh? So, but that okay. So this is a real life song, because a lot of times I'll ask these little 16-year-old girls come in here and sing this song, and I go like, well, did you read that in a book, or how did you know to even write that song? And since you've given us the backstory, then we saw it all in our mind. We saw you getting out of jail. We saw you and over at your friend's house writing the song. So that came pretty fast. That song came to you pretty fast, didn't it?
Yeah. One of the things I always try to stick to is I try to write about things that I've either lived personally or I've seen and experienced.
Sure, that makes a difference. That's right.
'Cause, I mean, that's what really makes a song, is whenever you can feel that song enough to make other people feel it. That, in my opinion, that's the point behind of a song.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. And I think it's funny because when I recorded my daughter, she was like 15, and because she had a big voice, and so they wanted her to sing these songs, but she didn't understand any of these songs, and I'd have to like almost write in her head some kind of like a video, so she understands what she's singing about. It's weird, and so these singers are so young. You think they don't have that kind of life experience. Andrew, how old are you?
I just turned 25 on Monday, the 30th.
See, he looks so young. But you've
he's old enough to know better now.
Well, see, he knows now. Now 25, he knows that he. Don't you find other things in your life though, Andrew, that can relieve that stress and get you in a good place other than cannabis, coffee, and cigarettes?
Well, I'm holding it in my hands right now. Music's pretty good therapy.
There you go. I'm so glad
And I like the song. I usually don't like songs that say, as I've gotten older, I don't care so much for the drinking and the partying songs.
Yeah.
When I was 25, I was like, yeah, raise a beer, and all that stuff. Now I'm getting older, but I like that song, and I want to explain another genre that we have, a subgenre in country music, which is what that song, to me, embodies, and that's something called rockabilly.
Rockabilly,
and you're
that's
the first, to me, that one song, we've had probably 10 artists since I've been part of the show, and you're the first rockabilly, or you're the first artist that's brought a rockabilly song.
Yeah. No,
and that when I heard the tone of the guitar compared with the tone of your voice was like a time machine back to, I heard a little Hank Sr. in there, and I heard some, some more modern influence, maybe Kevin Gow from
even
Two
some
Tones
Elvis, and your vibrato is great. Your vibrato is great. We're going to be right back. We got to take a break right now. We'll be back with Andrew Reich and Pawpaw. And we got to find out more about how he thinks. I like Pawpaw. He's so cute. All right, you're listening to the Cindy Cochran Show. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Conroe now has another first. The Cindy Cochran Show. Mornings at 10 a.m. on irlonestar.com.
At Jazzy Junk, volunteers reclaim, restore, and recycle. Jazzy Junk is a non-profit resale storefront where you will discover wonderful, unique finds at very affordable prices on furniture, antiques, books, art, home decor, and more. When you shop Jazzy Junk, you support New Danville, a community for adults with developmental disabilities. We receive new donations daily, so plan a visit to Jazzy Junk today to find that perfect item or gift. Our motto is here today, gone today, so remember to hurry in and shop often for the best selection. Jazzy Junk is located in the outlets at Conroe on League Line Road and I-45 North. Call 936-441-4500 or visit our website, jazzyjunk.org, that's JUNQUE, for more information and store hours.
Tune in every Sunday night right here on Lone Star Internet Radio for adventure, romance, thrills, chills, and everything vintage radio drama can bring. The Players Theater Company Old Time Radio Hour comes to you every Sunday at 7 p.m. with brand new episodes monthly. Our productions always feature actors, music, and sound effects performed completely live. And now you can enjoy seeing each new episode performed on stage at the Owen Theater in Conroe. Check out www.irlonestar.com for information about upcoming episodes. Relive the glory days of vintage radio drama right here with the Players Theater Company Old Time Radio Hour on Lone Star Internet Radio.
In a world where everyone with a smartphone is a photographer, unique images still stand out in local newspapers, magazines, and on the internet. Writer and photographer Brad Meyer has gained a reputation for innovation and quality, specializing in an editorial approach to portraits and event photography. For information, visit bkmeyer.com or call 281-221-4812.
Are you interested in learning more about preparing quick, healthy, and safe meals for your family? Would you like to spend time with others learning tips and tricks, along with practicing and tasting nutritious food? If so, the On the Road to Healthy Living Mobile Cooking School is for you. Call Amy Ressler at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service at 936-539-7825 to find a class near you or volunteer to host a class.
And you're back on the Cindy Cochran Show. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to call in and comment or whatever you want to do, it's okay. We will love to have you a part of this. So anyway, all you have to do is call 936-647-3776, and we're right here with you. Now, before we get back to Andrew, because his songs have so many. This is so bad. Everybody turn around and look at the window. Here he goes. Oh, he's acting like he hadn't done anything. He's there trying to make me laugh.
You're distracting yourself,
Dennis
Cindy.
O'Connor. I can't help it. You got to acknowledge that guy when he comes around. You just
he's
have
around
to.
here all the time. This is the guy
as long
you
as he
acknowledge,
doesn't
Andrew.
as long as he doesn't moon me, we're good. Okay. Anyway,
I'm glad I'm facing that way.
That's right. be very glad. Anyway, the thing that we always talk about. We always talk about different things on this show. A lot. We can go from religion to politics to the Real Housewives, and we just talk about everything. But I always have to bring up something in a political world, and this is just a doozy because it's all over the news shows if you listen to the news. I'm sure you've heard about the young person who was shot 16 times in Chicago, and that the video of the shooting, and they've shown it if you watch the news, you've seen this a lot of times. The tape of this had been buried for a year, and Rob Emanuel, who's the mayor of Chicago, he said he'd never seen the video, he didn't know anything about it, and all that stuff. And last night he fired the superintendent of police there in Chicago, and thinking that would squelch everything. Now, the story should be that this cop got out and just, from here to that window stood there, and the kid had a knife. He was brandishing a knife, but he shot him and he fell. And then he went over and shot him, 15 more times. The guy was shot 16 times. So there's the video of it. And now Rob Emanuel, coincidentally, when this happened, was Rob. What did I say?
R-A-H-M.
Rom. Oh. He looks like a Rob to me. Okay, yeah. I got Emmanuel right?
Yeah,
okay.
you did.
Okay. Our Emmanuel. No, Rahm Emanuel, you're right. Anyway, he was in the fight for his life for every election.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, and when this happened. So this video has been buried until someone leaked it this year later, and a judge ordered it to be released, and it's now being seen. And I mean, people went crazy over this. So now the story is Rahm Emanuel about squelching this, and keeping this from everybody. And so the whole focus is shift over to him instead of and the protesters are upset. They're upset with him and all that, but they don't want to take away from the fact that it was a white cop who shot this black youth. And so it's now just the whole understory of this is so rotten and so bad, and you just hate it because Chicago has just become this icon of death and destruction because so many people are being killed there, and
it's culture.
And in fact, Michael Berry has a count every day how many people have been killed in Chicago, and so it's something to be watching because this soap opera is going to play out for a while. It's got legs, so I always like to keep everybody up to date and on what's going on. And speaking of soap operas, Andrew Reich, who's with us, and you just heard him sing his rockabilly song, and all. Andrew has another song, and this song is more of a ballad. And so, Andrew, would you like to talk about the backstory of it? Is it too hurtful?
Well,
the
whole story behind the song actually takes span over about 10 or 11 years or so. So
wow,
it's really hard to try to tell the story.
Well,
but basically, it was written for the one who got away, who's also happens to be one of my best friends in the world still. And actually, I think Jesse is sitting there listening right now.
I think.
So.
Do you think Jesse may be calling in?
She better not.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, because we have a caller, so can we take this call and then we're going to do your song. Okay, caller, what is your name and what would you like to say?
My name is Preston, and I am from Dallas. And I would like to say, first of all, I am a great admirer of Andrew Reich's work, and I would very much like to support the band name, the Fourth Reich. I think it's a very good idea.
Is this Preston Kale?
Cindy, I'm messing with you. Yeah, what's up, Andrew?
How's it going, Preston?
Pretty good. Just wanted to call in and tell you, you sound great, man. You're doing a great job, and I'm really proud of you for getting on there, man.
Appreciate it. You out in Dallas right now?
Oh, yeah. I'll be down there to see you pretty soon, though.
All right, cool, man.
It's so cool about being on the internet radio because you can be heard by anybody everywhere.
That's a first.
So that's very cool. I'm so glad.
Speaks highly of Mr. Rich here.
Yeah, Preston.
Justin, you got something else to say? What's
Preston
still there?
Oh, yeah. What you may not know about Andrew, he's also a bit of an amateur stand-up comedian. I dare you guys throw any insult at him. I guarantee you he can throw a good one back and do you one better. And he'll make you laugh
We're on the radio,
yourself,
Preston. I have to be nice.
It's internet radio, actually.
Oh,
I mean, we don't want to be deaf-bombing and four-letter words, but if it's a little off-color, we'll let it slide.
But the show is not.
No, well, I did stalk his Facebook page, and one of the first song he has on there, I was going, I don't think he can do that song on the show. It wasn't, because of the name of the song. So he has such a wide span. You didn't write that one? Okay.
No, it was actually a local buddy of mine.
Okay, because I would not want Papa to hear that song. That's all I'm saying.
He's heard it.
If he's like my Papa, he had more of a vernacular than I did with four-letter words.
So, Preston? Isn't it Preston?
Ma'am.
Are you going to be now a regular listener to the Cindy Cochran Show? We just want to know for sure.
Probably. I was hearing some pretty good music y'all were playing before when I tuned in. So,
there you go.
I'll probably be listening to y'all every morning now.
There you go.
Because that was totally Cindy Cochran choosing that music.
Yeah, that was.
Cindy listens to country western.
Shut up. Okay.
In general,
I just found out. Don't say country western. Okay. I'll just say C&W. No.
Well, the long-standing joke is we play both kinds of music, country and western, which is kind of, but it's just and people of my generation, when I hear people
say, hey, you're skipping out on Americana and folk and all the other.
That's
good
also
stuff
a line
too.
from the Blues Brothers,
right? Well,
in the movie, when they went to the diner,
we're Dan and
it's like what kind of country music? We play both kinds of country.
Okay, so. I got my lesson. I went to school today on this. All right, fine. But Preston, we do want to have you as a listener as long as you can. It's a show that you can't listen to just once and get the whole ambiance. So you have to listen a few times.
You may listen to it from the day one and still not understand it.
That's exactly right, and it's okay. But it'll get your morning started off right. Preston, thank you so much for calling in, supporting Andrew, and we're getting ready to hear a ballad from the boys. So keep listening, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Give me a shout soon, buddy.
Okay, now, Andrew Reich, here you are again. Take it away on the Cindy Cochran Show.
All right, this song is just straight up called Jesse. Darling, you were placed in my gaze by a red string of fates. 10 years is a long time, but love knows it isn't too late. You came to my bed and we did so much more than play. We mixed up our broken past, and then love was made. So say my name, Jesse, just one more time. Let me make believe for a moment that you were still mine. Tell me you love me, and I'll say that I love you back. Like all the bad away in the past, you know where I'm at. Now words can't repair the extensive damage I've wrought, or change the fact that I change as fast as a rock. But darling, I swear you'll never find love like this. Someday I'll find a way to rebuild that bridge. So say my name, Jesse, just one more time. Let me make believe for a moment that you were still mine. Tell me you love me, and I'll say that I love you back. Like all the bad away in the past, you know where I'm at. Girl, I ain't begging, and this ain't no damn plea. I just wrote you this song to say I can't set you free. So say my name, Jesse, just one more time. Let me make believe for a moment that you were still mine. Tell me you love me, and I'll say that I love you back. Like all the bad away in the past, you know where I'm at. Like all the bad away in the past, you know where I'm at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Andrew. That was nice. You like that one, Papa?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to break. We'll be right back. Don't you guys go away for 1 second. We'll be right back and listening to the Cindy Cochran Show.
The Cindy Cochran Show. You ain't heard nothing yet.
In a world where everyone with a smartphone is a photographer, unique images still stand out in local newspapers, magazines, and on the internet. Writer and photographer Brad Meyer has gained a reputation for innovation and quality, specializing in an editorial approach to portraits and event photography. For information, visit bkmeyer.com or call 281-221-4812.
I'm Lieutenant Bob Berry with the Conroe Police Department, reminding you that drinking and driving do not mix. Drinking and driving causes an alcohol-related fatality every hour in the United States. Stay sober and stay alive.
I'm Andrea Kolsky.
And I'm Heather Hall.
You may have heard of justice being blind.
But what about being blonde?
In our show, Justice is Blonde, we talk about what's going on in Montgomery County at the courthouse behind the scenes.
Hey, Andrea, don't forget about Harris County, too.
And honestly, Heather, nationwide, we cover it all.
Airing every Friday at 11 a.m., you can send in your burning questions to our email, justicesblonde.lonestar@gmail.com.
Or they can look us up on Facebook at Justice is Blonde.
Or they could even call in to the station at 936-647-3776. Although we are discussing the law, we're trying to keep it fun, and we have some awesome guests.
So tune in Friday for some legal fun, laughter, and an hour with the Blontourage.
Did you know there are more than 790 abused and neglected children currently in foster care in Montgomery County? Will you help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids are removed from their home because of abuse and neglect, and we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
The Cindy Cochran Show, the first daily talk show serving Montgomery County.
And we're back on the Cindy Cochran Show with my guest, Andrew Reich and Papa, and I know it's Boudreaux, that's okay, Papa, and Michael Player, of course. It's Wednesday, so we're here. But we've got a special guest on the phone. You just heard Andrew sing the song Jessie. Well, she took him up on it, and she called him one more time. And so Jessie has called the show, and Jessie, welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Jess.
She's at work, but she's sitting in the back, and she's got her headset on, and so she's safe. And so she's just acting like she's talking to herself right now, and people will be wondering what's going on with her.
She does that anyway, so it's all good.
Okay.
I've been laughing at myself, in back here ever since I turned the show on this morning. So I don't think they worry about me anymore.
Okay, there you go. That's perfect. So now you called in to actually vote on which title for his band, and what's the one you like?
I really like Andrew Reich and the R-rated band. That's what it's been on Facebook forever, and I think that it's a good fit.
I do too. I mean, especially after I heard listen to some of the songs he sang on his Facebook. So if you guys are over 18 years old, go to Andrew Reich, Reich, on his Facebook and listen to him. Look at all of his pictures. He's got some great pictures on there. Oh my goodness! And so,
but yes, I do come with a parental advisory sticker. I'm just going to get it tattooed on my forehead.
That's it.
Eliminate all questions.
That would be great. Now, how long have y'all been together?
Well, we're not actually together.
Oh,
she's my best friend.
Oh, she's your best friend. I thought you. Okay, I'm sorry. I put some romance into it. Okay,
well, it's a once was romance, but she's still my best friend.
Oh, that's awesome. Because usually, guys just can't be best friends with girls like that. So,
well, I mean, we've known each other since we were in 7th grade.
Oh man,
yeah, 7th grade.
Yeah, it's been about 11, 12 years, something like that.
But are you always at his concerts or whenever he plays? Are you there? Front row?
No, I haven't been in a long time because I moved pretty far away, but there for a long time I was. I tried to be at all the ones that I could. I was always sitting front row. But.
There you go. Well, it's always cool to have your best friend and have someone sitting right there to support you. That's great. I think it's got to be difficult if you're the girlfriend of the guy that's standing up there, and Andrew's really cute, so he'd be standing up there and all the girls swooning over him. That would be difficult. Michael Player has to go through the same thing with his wife, and so it happens. And so, but if you have somebody that really is truly a good friend and can tell you about yourself, and you can call him out and stuff on.
Oh, she does.
That's what I mean. You need that kind of friend. And so, now, do you live? Where do you live?
I live down south by the beach. I'm a few hours away to come to a show.
You're right. Okay. Well, I understand that. But so, what do you like best about Andrew? We'll give you the last word. What do you like best about Andrew Reich's performance and singing?
I like how, like he said, he puts personal experiences into his songs. It's always something that's heartfelt. He doesn't sing about something just because everybody else does. He really puts his heart into every song, and you can tell that.
You can't. Boy, you can. We
You're
sit
gonna make
here.
me cry on the radio, Jesse. Stop it.
Yeah. He sings a music video. It's hilarious because you don't even need because the visuals all happen in your head, and they're probably much okay. They're much better than they would have been able to technically. Okay, Andrew Reich, thank you so much, and thank you so much for calling in, Jesse. We loved your song, and it was great. So you have a great day, Jesse. Thank you for calling the Cindy Cochran Show, and. Michael Player, thank you for introducing us to Andrew.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it. It's the first time I met him, too.
Well, thank y'all so much for having me out, too.
That's great. That's
Andrew's
great.
awesome.
Good experience
It was a
for
good
you.
show.
This will go to archive in probably a week, and then everybody can listen to this over and over and over again. Guys, you're listening to the Cindy Cochran Show. We will be back tomorrow and the next day, so please stay with us. Remember that God's got this, and God loves you. It's okay. He's got a great day out there for you to go out and enjoy. And make somebody happy, you'll be happier. See ya!
The Cindy Cochran Show, the first daily talk show serving Montgomery County.
Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show. Any comments, suggestions of topics, email me at thecindycochranshow@gmail.com. Also, check out my Facebook page, The Cindy Cochran Show. Join me live Monday through Friday. See ya.